Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IDRA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to use this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis yesterday and quite a few other days, so that's where these green line annotations are coming from, and then the red line up there. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning here, just get rid of these lines. Sure, they still pertain, but they're not really relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion. So just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, comes about from a foundational principle in charts, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch the video from yesterday, hopefully you remember me talking about 212 as support, but now that the price has broken below it, like I said, the rule states you would expect it to act as resistance, and that's exactly what happened here. Price fell below it, and then the price tried several times to get back up above it, but just could never quite do it. So 212, one of the newest areas of support. The very near-term level of support, though, is the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. Same exact logic, was a level of support going into today, but now that the price has broken and closed below it, you would expect it to act as a resistance. And you can see actually during the final 30 minutes right there, bulls try to get up above it, but just couldn't quite do it. So before you start talking about doing battle with 212, first initial level of resistance, again, at that 50-period simple moving average. What about next areas of support in the event this continues to pull back? So next overall level would be, I think, is where it bounced off of today, the gap close location. Yeah, right there at the $2 mark. You can see in the past, this has acted as an area of resistance, and the exact opposite rule is true. When levels of resistance are broken, you want to see them act as support. So nice little sign right there that, this $2 level, which again was acting as resistance here in the past, is now acting as support with the nice bounce off of it today. So $2 is definitely a very important level of support going into tomorrow, because in the event the price actually breaks through it and starts to separate to the downside, at that point, that would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range where it just was. And going back, not exactly a sign of true strength. But so far, so good. $2 is holding, so we'll see what the bulls have in store for tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.